Hey guys, what's going on here? It's Funkify here for MMOBomb.com at the SOE booth, and I've got Matt Higby with me, if I can say his name correctly, from Planetside 2, Creative Director of Planetside 2. Matt, how are you doing today?
I am awesome.
Great. Now, we just heard the announcement not too long ago that Planetside 2 would be heading to the PS4. Of course, you as the creative director working completely on the Planetside 2 project. So I kind of wanted to get a little bit of feedback from you. What in turn is going to change for the Planetside 2 PS4 version? What players can expect if they're interested in it? And just overall, what's the whole experience going to be for them?
So if you go right now onto planetside2.com and you have a super kick-ass rig and can play the game with maximum settings, that's basically the experience you're going to have when you play Planetside 2 on the PlayStation 4. So same number of players, same massive continents, same number of classes, same number of vehicles. We're really bringing the entire Planetside 2 experience to the PS4 console.
Now, I know some players had a little bit of hesitation that maybe some of the graphics would be pulled down a little bit, or the number of players on screen, etc.
Nope, not at all. Actually, the Planetside, or the PlayStation 4, it's so hilarious to be working on the Planetside 2 on the PlayStation 4. This whole week has been flubbing it in various different ways. But the PlayStation 4 is such a really powerful platform that it's capable of running Planetside 2 basically in maximum settings, running really, really well, good frame rate and everything else. So it's kind of incredible to be able to be releasing this game, which has required such a really powerful PC to be able to play at its best on a box that's going to cost you $399, and you can play it in your living room at maximum settings on your 60-inch TV. Is pretty cool. We're excited about that.
Awesome to hear. Now, really quickly, of course, it was announced that the Planetside 2 PS4 version will be on separate servers than the PC version. Obviously, that's because of the controller versus keyboard and mouse. Kinda, I guess, in some reason. But I'm curious, are players who have a PC version account, are they going to be able to play on the Planetside 2 or Planetside 2 PS4? You got to remember all the. It's tough.
It's not easy.
Yeah, are they going to be able to play with their same account on both systems?
They'll be able to probably play with their same account. We've been talking a little bit about doing character portability, so maybe you can bring your PC character onto the PS4 if you decide I want to play on PS4 with my friends. We're still working out some of the details about exactly how that's going to work. There's no technical reason that we can't have shared servers, but we don't want to necessarily have to tie updating the servers to the approval process and the other extra stuff that you have to do when you're on the PlayStation Network. They have an entirely different patching structure, so keeping the servers synced in that way is kind of a logistical issue, and that's the main reason that we're keeping them separate. There's advantages and disadvantages to using a gamepad versus a keyboard and mouse. If you're flying around an aircraft, using a gamepad is actually really awesome for that. Having tilt control to be able to fly a plane is actually pretty fun. Yeah. So, there's some places where having a keyboard and mouse is superior for some players, but there's also a lot of people who are really kick-ass at using a gamepad to play. And some people do actually play Planetside with a gamepad right now. So
I guess it's because I'm a PC fanboy, so I'm like keyboard mouse way better than
to be honest, me too. I can't aim for anything with a gamepad.
I am absolutely terrible with FPS on the console. Now, moving away really quickly from the Planetside 4 announcement, or Planetside 2 PlayStation 4 announcement, what other sort of updates are incoming for Planetside 2, just in general? Any new features that we can expect? Of course, there was a lattice system that was just recently introduced. Mm-hmm. So what can we expect down the next 6 months or so for Planetside 2?
Oh man, there's a lot of stuff there. So I have a lot of room to cover with this. We were about 6 months post-launch right now. We're about to release our 11th update. So counting the break that everybody took around the holidays last year, right after we launched, we've updated basically every 2 weeks with major new content, major new features, and we're going to be continuing to do that for the foreseeable future. We have a 6-month roadmap. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that website that we've got, but on there is a list of all the features that have basically been prioritized by our players to be listed in order of the ones that they like the most, and that's still the roadmap that we're following. Now, that's not a promise that all those things are going to happen on those dates, but that's sort of our loose schedule of when we're thinking things are going to slot in, and we adjust based on if people don't like a particular feature, maybe we deprioritize work on it so that we can prioritize the work on the ones that people do like a little bit higher. So it's constantly evolving and constantly changing, but anybody who's interested in seeing what the next several months of Planetside 2 can look like and interested in being able to influence what it will look like should go to planetside2.com/roadmap. Take a look through there, join the discussion threads under every single one of those different features on there. And we love hearing feedback from players. We want to be able to deliver experiences and systems and content that our players are really excited about. And that's our tool right now that's kind of allowing us to have a two-way conversation about where the game is going.
Awesome. Now, finally, the last thing I want to kind of touch touch about. One of the big things here at E3 has been sort of the talk about the Oculus Rift. You know, we've seen a couple presentations with that. Is there going to be any official support for the Oculus Rift on Planetside 2? And if so, you know, what can we expect, etc.?
The other day I was playing Planetside 2 on the Oculus Rift at work. It's something that we have been kind of tooling around with a little bit. I don't know that we necessarily have an official confirmation that we're releasing it or anything yet, but it is pretty neat to be like 100% immersed in a massively multiplayer shooter with hundreds of dudes walking around shooting at you and stuff. It's a pretty cool experience. So
we'll say it's
like
tentative. It's tentative, perhaps.
Yeah, perhaps.
All right. Shifty eyes. Yeah. Okay. Well, Matt, it was really great talking to you today. I really appreciate it, and we look forward to what Planetside 2 has in the future.
You too.